Happy Wednesday, everyone. This is coming quite late in the afternoon. I'm sorry. I am trying different different mics. I have fighting cats in my office. So just bear with me with all of this week. The message is still going to come through, but I'm trying the front video again, and I think my lips aren't matching my sound. So playing around, the joys of creating your own business and trying to be your own videographer. So I think the camera's going to have to get flipped again, but ultimately what we're here for is the tarot message. And yesterday's was Tower. So I hope you walked through yesterday okay. And if you're coming into a Tower season, just know we all do. We absolutely all have Tower seasons. And when a tarot reader tells you that's great, a Tower season is what everyone needs once in a while, it's hard to convince people because there's usually some difficult things that come with it. But if you know you're in a Tower season and you're actively involved in it, it makes it that much easier than if the Tower comes anyways and you're oblivious. Like, you obviously know stuff's going on, but you have no control. This way I'm saying you probably have no control over your Tower happening. You have control over how you walk through it. Okay, that's enough about yesterday. Now we're going to go to today. Today's card is the Moon. And these are such shiny, shiny cards. Like, this is the most beautiful deck. It's the Star Tarot again. But my lights glare off it so bad. So I'm just going to try to hold it where you can see it without a super glare. So we have the Moon coming in today. So there's a little bit of mystery around this. A little bit of making a decision. Can you see the pathway that's on the mountain behind that there? And a little bit of tame and wild. So there's an aspect of ourselves where we use both of those. But the Moon is the mystery, and we have a full moon coming up on Saturday. So this is a little bit of a precursor to that, to say there's some moon energy coming in, which holds a little bit of a making a decision without fully knowing exactly where you're going. And that's kind of life. We don't always know what's happening, but we're in that definite energy right now. Are you going to move forward? And so the helper for that today is the Empress. And so she is talking about blooming, growing, birthing something. And this is a very beautiful Empress. She's got so much happening around her. So we have this Moon, and we have this decision to make, that we walk into something without fully knowing it, knowing that we're birthing something new. So the best analogy I could give that would be knowing you're going to have a baby, but you've chosen not to know what the sex of the baby is. We don't know what their personality is going to be, but we're choosing the baby. So really limited analogy there, but that kind of idea. So we're moving forward. The Moon is coming. There's some mystery, and my cat is not supposed to be in here. There's an Empress. So what pulls us through that mystery is to know we are birthing something new that is going to help us flourish. And I think that's what pushes us into crossing the gates and moving forward within the Moon. And I would also say, since it's coming up Wednesday, like 3-4 days before the Moon, if you're a Moon follower, that you might want to start doing some journaling beforehand and maybe planning what you want to do for your Moon ceremony. And then the ultimate helper, we haven't really been getting a lot of what not to do's in the last few weeks, is the Sun. So our ultimate goal is to shine, right? And to be shone upon. And then the yin and the yang is in this one in perfect balance, right? And then the butterfly is coming. So it's like this rebirth. So there's this path. You have to choose the Moon to make that choice to go into mystery, knowing you're ready to birth something new that will bring you into light and joy. So that's a big step. And so then I like to bring it down to, so what is that if we just are talking about today? Just today, and now I'm bringing this to you a little later in the day, is if you haven't quite figured out what's going on in your day-to-day, it feels a little bit like nothing really made a lot of sense today. Just know in the back of your mind, each of these days are adding up and you're birthing something. So maybe you're going to do something new today. Could be like, why do I feel like I'm going to try something totally different for supper today that my family doesn't even know about. Like, this is very minute, but this is where tarot could come in for the day, right? Could be like, oh, I'm pushing myself into something new in the little things so that I can then be a better expert at that in the big things. And then if you're feeling that little bit of mystery and not sure what's all happening in your day, but it's not bad, it just feels like, things are a little different. Opt for some things today that shine, help you shine, bring you light, make you feel whole. So sometimes a mysterious feeling doesn't always sit comfortably. We're a little bit off and we want to know what we're birthing. So do things that bring you joy today. Do things, go for a walk in the evening, have a bubble bath, watch your favorite show, have a visit with someone on Zoom, those things that bring you joy. So that's when we're bringing it down to the day. Okay, I hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you for bearing with me with all these technology changes and cats walking through, and be abundantly blessed.